What's going on, Aquarius gentlemen? Welcome to my channel. We're about to jump into your energy. This goes out the sun, moon, and rising with a twist of Venus. I feel led to say that maybe a few of you will have some sacred union energy coming into your life. That was going on for the Aquarius ladies, but you never know, it might happen for y'all too. But I just wanted to toss that out there, okay? So forth and so on. You never know, you know. I am picking up for you Sisters of the Season as an opening message. Interesting and very powerful message too. Cycles of growth is what many of you are going, through right now. These aren't so much the cycles that are going to lead you to the divine masculine within self, but more on the lines of the cycles that are going to lead you to the divine feminine within self. This is going to sound really crazy, brothers, but roll with me. There is a woman inside of you. I don't mean like an actual woman, okay? I don't mean it like that. I mean the divine feminine. What I'm seeing now is there is a divine masculine within you, a very passionate man, very kind, caring, loving, empathetic, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, you have your bad days, but who doesn't? But also what I mean by there is a woman inside of you, I mean the divine feminine. These cycles of growth are actually going to lead your divine masculine closer to the divine feminine. The divine masculine will then take the knowledge that it has learned on how to be a better individual, a better human being, a better man, etc., 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 and begin the healing process of the divine feminine within. Okay. That will actually help you, A, attract more women into your life, B, help you become more whole, and C, help you connect to the universe 10 times more than you already have. Specifically the moon. For those in the numerology, 17 and 41. Now, the sisters of the season, when you go through those cycles of growth, when you heal the divine feminine within, or continue to heal the divine feminine within, the divine order is really going to start to flow in your favor. Because belief by popular demand, the biggest part from what I've seen sometimes is the universe just wants people to be whole. If you've gone through those days where the emotions are just running through the roof, the universe wants you to become whole. If you attached to a person saying you make me happy only for the universe to take that person away from you, the universe wants you to be whole. If you mess around and do this and it doesn't work, the universe wants you to be whole. So if you're going through it, if you're feeling the umph, so forth and so on, the universe just wants you to be whole. The universe has so much it wants to show you. I'm hearing again specifically the moon. So for those into the moon, I would say connect with it. But also let me toss you a bone, brothers. There are plenty of moon gods. And there are a lot of men who don't feel too comfortable tapping into that, to the more empathetic side of themselves, or the feminine aspect of themselves, because the word feminine is like a trigger word for so many. But in reality, what is the feminine? Caring, compassion, etc. It shouldn't be a trigger warning, and I'm sensing that those that listen to this don't take it as that. But we all know we have some people in the world who will go, I gotta be more feminine. What you trying to say? I ain't got. We all been there. We all know how it goes, and in reality, you know, femininity doesn't have a sexual preference. You know, normally feminine energy is just what it is. Feminine energy. Similar to masculine energy is what it is. It's masculine energy. It only does something when you take it and do something with it. You know, it can go, both of them can go down the dark side, both of them go down the light, both of them can touch base on some very non-pleasant things, and both of them can touch base on some very beautiful things. All right. But these cycles of growth and this natural law and this divine order is going to lead you into Lady Luna or the cosmos. And she's going to really help you become more creative, more vast. More ideas are going to start to come to you, more emotions of happiness. You're going to really start to learn which emotion is which. So when you start to feel something, you're not going to be like, what am I feeling? You know, because interestingly enough, two emotions can feel the same damn thing. I mean, feel the same way, but they're two completely entirely different emotions. But I am picking up that many of you are going to start to understand your emotions and how to use them, so forth and so on. And you're going to understand that they can connect to you or connect with you in phases, similar like to the phases of the moon. But by embracing this, your spiritual powers are going to actually enhance. They're gonna grow. Yes, we believe in spiritual powers over here. Okay, I mean, abilities is one thing, but we, anyone who's put in work long enough know what spiritual power is, okay? And we roll with that over here. We roll with the squad that moves things with their mind. We roll like that, because if you can do that, you can do that, okay? It's energy at the end of the day, okay? So that, I'm not saying any of y'all turning into freaking, Professor X or nothing like that. But if you are, we're gonna build a team called the X-Men. Oh, no, the Revengers. No. I don't know. Anyway. By connecting to the feminine side of self, the feminine energy within self, you're actually going to become whole more than ever. And you're going to get that increase in spiritual power. And a deeper understanding to the moon, which is always a good thing. But you have to understand that during this process, and the ladies got this too, asking for help. It's kind of like going to college and thinking you're going to sit down and just do everything instantly. Like even, you can easily type on the internet on Google computer networking and then write it down and then go and probably do pretty good on a book test. But you don't know those ins and outs that come with experience. Those little jerry-rig ideas that someone that's been doing it for 20 years might come up with, or something that they don't teach you in the book that you got to learn when you get in the field. Similar to that. Only when you embrace the more empathetic side of yourself, the feminine side of yourself, will the lessons really start to unfurl. And also, you can have a bunch of books. I love my books. I do. I love my books. I got a library collection for that ass. But at the same time, I understand that some of the most important lessons, some of the most important techniques that I learned and wrote down did not come from a book. It came from the spirits. It came from the aethers. It came from the universe. It came from the gods, the goddesses. Now, mind you, this was something that I constructed while they guided me. So they showed me how to use that spiritual power in that aspect of magic or spirituality to manifest. They gave me the little keys. Now, mind you, no one is immune to seeking, hence seeking. It's time to seek, okay? Because that will unlock for you more and more, but you got to step away from the book. Look, I'm going to be real here. If you work with herbs and talismans and stuff like that, you go buy some mug water, some wormwood, you say, ooh, that looks good, let me buy this incense. Yeah, you going to burn it up. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Side note. I don't know who resonates with this, but I remember when I first got into herb magic, I bumbled up nearly $100 of herbs. But you know why? Because I had to learn. It takes money to make money. And also, it takes money to grow spiritually, believe it or not. Because if you are called to be in herb magic, for example, or something that has to do with pure nature, you ain't going to be able to sit inside a one-bedroom apartment, a two-bedroom house, or in the middle of nowhere and work with synthetic anything. I'm not knocking that, okay? Because some people are not called to work with herbs and nature and things of that nature, even though we are all connected to it. We all come in the game with our flow. We can learn other things, but we kind of pick what we pick and stick to it, That's why when everybody comes together, we all have something to offer. So if you called to work with herbs, you gonna bumble up a couple, bro. You gonna bumble up a couple workings. Trial and error. Even if it isn't herbs. Even if it's just a sigil working where you do a sigil for $30. You might bumble it up. It might not go as planned. It might not work at all. That happens. It's called training. Do you know, side note, I went through 10 spells when I first started. You know how many manifested? Like 1, 2 years later, and it was retarded as hell when it manifested. But I got to sit back and look at that lesson like, wow, I see where I went wrong. And then the forces came on in, or the spirits came on in and taught me what I had to do properly. All right? So be open. Ask for help. You're not going to get through this alone. You're going to have trial and error. And final, the Hawk Prince was the bottom. Spirit communication and paying attention. Be perceptive to what's around you. Spirits of the land, ancestors, gods, and goddesses. That's all I got for you. Go out there and do it, and don't be afraid to fail. It happens, okay? Go out there and get it. That's all I got for you. Peace.